Yo, what is up, guys? So, we got another custom Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel using, of course, the new feature that Dueling book offers, which is you can make custom Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out this duel between Samus93. He's going to be playing some Panthers, which is, of course, a new custom Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype, versus the Undergrounds, which is another custom Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out how the deck functions. Looks like one of them is a ritual deck here. So, Snipe Cat 05 running the Underground archetype. But we got a start activating Tenki. He's going to go ahead and activate 1-for-1 over here. Now, I will try to speed up some of the duels after we kind of go over their effects, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, he discarded the Pantheon Leon, and when this card declares an attack, you pay life points in multiples of 100, max 1,000. It gains that much attack until the end phase of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you get 1,000 life points to add it back to your hand. Now, this card's a little bit too good, just being a 3,100 attacker over there. Looks like there's Pantheon Recruits, a quick play to add a Pantheon monster from your deck to your hand. Then you could special summon a Pantheon monster from your deck with a lower level than that monster. You can only use one Pantheon Recruit. Well, that's insane. So you not only do you get a search, but you also get a special summon. He goes ahead and summons Thoran over him. And it says its card is summoned, pay 1,000 life points. Add one Pantheon card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this. Wow. So if this card is normal or special, it's getting that effect. And he obviously summoned it off of 1-for-1. So he's going to go ahead and pay another 1,000 here. Add a Pantheon card. Wow. Really good stuff. But you can only gain that effect but once per turn. So he's going to go ahead and summon Duel, which is another new Panther. I think the archetype is called Pantheon, but they're all Panthers. Okay. Anyways. So he's got Duel up on the board. And if this card is summoned, you can special summon one Pantheon monster from your deck. You pay life points in 100. This card gains that much attack to the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay. This card inflicts battle damage. Add one Pantheon spell card from your deck to your hand. You can only gain each effect of these once per turn. Okay. Next up, though, we got the Turncoat. So if this card is summoned while you control a face-up Pantheon card, you get to draw an extra card. If a Pantheon monster you control gains attack, gain attack equals that amount. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you pay 1,000 life points to draw a card, then send one card from your hand to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Alright, so nothing too insanely powerful turn one, because at the end of the day, there's no real quick effect unless someone's attacking something. But we got the Underground, so looks like we got the Underground Incandescent Ritual over here. Gosh, I feel like this is from another game. I want to say it's Undertale. What is the name of this game? Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Undertale. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it is. Anyways, he's gonna go ahead and summon Ezreal, the god of the Underground, and so it can be summoned by using an Underground Ritual spell card. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. You guys are making some pretty insanely good cards, and it's not at the point where it's so broken. Now, I want to talk a little bit about that after we showcase this one. I had a few people send in some duels saying, dude, I got the most broken deck ever, and like, oh, insane stuff, but like, you're making cards that you activate and you win the duel. Alright, but anyways, he's going to go ahead and it says Sands and Undying effects. So I'm guessing as material, you probably get some type of effect. So Sands over here, the skeleton guy, can mouse over him. So, Sands' effect says Sands' logical bones of the Underground can be summoned using an Underground Ritual spell card, can't be destroyed by card effects. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can add one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of it once per turn. So this one lets you add a ritual spell, and then this one is a ritual monster. Okay, I gotcha. And then next up we have Undying of the Underground. So can be summoned using a Underground Ritual spell card. Cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add one of your Underground spell cards from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of it once per turn. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and it says Frisk effect in graveyard. So I guess he destroy something. Sorry, it was kind of fast here. Looks like we used Underground Binding. Send one Ritual monster from your deck to the graveyard. Target one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. Well, that's pretty good. So not only do you get, to get rid of an opponent's monster, but you get the effect of whatever you sent. So he went ahead and sent Frisk. So I'm guessing that one like adds like a monster or something. You can add one Underground card. So this one lets you search out anything. Okay. It says Undertale. Is it Tales? Tals? Is that an anime? I honestly don't know. Anyway, so he's going to be able to search and get a free card. Then the Duel has the effect where if it is, let's see, if this card inflicts battle damage. Okay, so he does not get an effect with this one. Okay. It's Metal Foes Fusion practically? Okay, so he's viewing his graveyard. Let's go ahead and fast forward the gameplay, because I like to see what people actually run and make. Oh, well, you know what? We didn't look at the ritual spell card for the archetype. So it says you can ritual summon one underground ritual monster from your hand or graveyard by using monsters on your field and hand as materials for these summon levels exceed, or it should be exceeds or equals that of the ritual monster. You can shuffle this card in your graveyard into your deck and draw one card. Should be draw one card, but anyways, you can only use the effect of it once per turn. Some of the wording on these cards, keep in mind guys, these are all custom duels, so if I stutter over them or anything like that, it's because like improper English, but that's okay, man. So who's going to be taking it? Snipe or Samus here? Kingdom, effect, Chainlink 1, and, wow, they're even talking about Chainlinks over here. Alright, so Kingdom, this is the field spell for the Underground archetype. So it says, whenever you ritual summon a Underground ritual monster from your hand with a different name from the other Underground monsters you have ritual summoned this turn, you can add one Underground monster or ritual spell from your deck to your hand. If you activate this effect, you can only use, if you activate the effect of this card, you can only ritual summon monsters for the rest of the turn, but he's got no extra deck, so it doesn't really matter for him at the end of the day, unless they're special summoning from like the hand. Anyways, we got some more cards. Let's go ahead and, okay, I guess he's going to use, so he can only use the effect of putting it back and then drawing one card once per turn. So he's going to go ahead and ritual summon for Undyne over here. So like the monster effects aren't really that insane, other than like they get a lot of advantage for free, but at the end of the day, they're just beaters. They don't have like any negates. They don't really stop anything, except for let's check out Chara, the Forgotten of the Underground. So her effect is, it can be summoned by using Incarnate Ritual of the Seven Souls. This card can attack your opponent directly. This card gains 500 attack and defense for every ritual monster in your graveyard. You can only control one of them. Oh, okay, so now we're getting to some actual effects here. So it's every ritual monster. It doesn't have to be part of its own archetype. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2,000 attack, and it can attack directly. That can get pretty insane, definitely. But let's go ahead and try to fast forward now that we know the effects, because I have to explain the effects, otherwise the duel won't make any sense. So let's go ahead and fast forward it a little bit. Oh, wait, he's adding double cards. Wait, didn't you already search, are all the effects of the searching like once per turn? I felt like we kind of got too many effects. We kind of misplayed in our own archetype cap. I don't know. But I wasn't paying 100% attention to exactly which cards were actually used. So he's going to go ahead and attack Breath for 2,000. But we got Pantheon Flightress over here. If you control Pantheon monster, quick fake, you send this card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy all cards on the field up to the number of Pantheon monsters you control. Then your opponent draws one card. You can only use it. Wow, that's pretty good. I can't deny that. But remember, the cards can't be destroyed by card effect. You should have said that in your tech card deck. That's a pretty insane effect, though. Like, you can. It should be your opponent draws one card for each of the cards destroyed. Then it wouldn't actually be that good. He says, that won't work. Well, why wouldn't it work? That's insane. As a quick effect, you just blow up the board? Oh, that's insanely good. But I don't know what he exactly targeted, because this card cannot be destroyed by battle, but it can be destroyed by card effects. So why is that card not actually destroyed? I have no idea. If he did target this card, that is, unless one of them protects all of them. It says, this one cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. So this one should be destroyed too if he targeted that one, unless he targeted something else. But he's going to go ahead and send that monster to the graveyard. And also, if this card is sent, you can pay 1,000 life points. So his archetype is all about paying extra life points for some bonus effects here. Let's see if the Pantheon guy is going to be able to come back. I still think this card is insane. If all your opponent draws is one card, that's not that bad at all. That's an insane card. But this is what I love seeing with these custom duels is how broken are you going to make your own archetype, right? Destroy that with Flightress. Oh, yes, he is correct. He does have that ability. Is this another pay 1,000? No, this one you don't have to pay. Flightress is insane. But we still have, extra deck monsters from the Pantheon player, so hopefully he'll get another turn here. But kind of cool to see what people make. Alright, so got another card up here, Ezreal, the Ultimate Dreamer. I think you maybe forgot any there. But anyways, it says can be summoned using the Underground Incarnate Ritual of the Seven Souls. Can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects, unaffected by a spell or trap effects. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add, I think he meant to say one, but it says on ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand, and a ritual monster from your graveyard hand. You can only use this effect of Ezreal, the ultimate underground once per turn. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and summon the Pantheon Leon. Oh, we have a new spell. We have Pantheon Rush as a quick play. Send a Pantheon monster from your deck to your graveyard, and if you do, special one Pantheon monster from your hand. Okay. 7 from that's not like too insane. Oh, we got an Exceed for the Pantheon archetype. Never mind, it's just a 101. Because remember, guys, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects, so we're going to go ahead and absorb it. Dude, when's the last time you guys saw a 101 Silent Honor Arc? It's been a while. I wouldn't even have thought someone would play that in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck in 2018 at this point in the game state. Sometimes I have older decks that just had it in there. It's not a bad card. In fact, I still play Castell. Most people have just like gotten rid of that card. It says, it was Ritual Summon, which a Tribute Summon. Does it gain some type of bonus effect? It was wait this says it says you can target a special summon monster. A ritual summon monster is still a special summon monster. It's still a special summon. Wait, what? No, is it what? Wait, is this an episode of Low Rated Duelist? Okay, no, okay, we're good. Okay, and he goes, never mind. All right, it's a yeah, he is correct. It is still a special summon. Looks like the Pantheon player might be able to come back here. You have to pay hand or graveyard. This one only lets you use monsters from your hand or field, not the graveyard. Okay, so can you still attack? It's been a while since I saw this card. Looks like you can still attack the same turn. Okay. Anyway, so he's gonna take 21, activate a Tenki in main phase 2 over here. Then we have Flytress. Flytress is insane. Well, why don't you just summon this other card? Maybe if he gets rid of like one card, it's pretty much a game anyways. Especially if you have that quick play, right? That or the hand trap. Dude, the Pantheon Flytress, insanely good card. So we see the activation of Underground Incarnate, and he goes for the effect. Hand or graveyard by using monsters. Oh, so he's gonna ritual summon a monster from the graveyard and using this as material. Okay. That card is pretty good then, pretty good. Alright, so let's see what he summons, because it's still not gonna be game, because as far as I'm aware of, so he's gonna go ahead and add Frisk to his hand. I thought he was paying life points. Oh, he says, whoops. Sorry, are you summoning that one as a ritual, or what's going on? Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and summon Chara. And that's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 3,000 attack directly. Alright, so Kingdom's effect over here. So whenever you ritual summon a underground monster from your hand with a different name, it's only from the hand! You're cheating, man! You made these cards! I can't even say read your own cards. It says from your hand with a different name. You summon that from the graveyard, sir! Oh my god. Is this low rated? I don't know, man. Anyways. Oh, you get way too many effects. I'm pretty sure it's okay though. We all make mistakes here. Alright. But I feel like he kind of got the effects too many times. I'm pretty sure that this is Undertale. Anyways, we're going off. I mean, at the end of the day, he still has a destroy card. And this card doesn't have any protection itself unless this card does. Send one ritual monster from your deck to the graveyard. Try one face up card your opponent controls and destroy it. So what he's going to target? I don't know. But, I mean, he still has the Underground Incandescent Ritual, so you can still summon this card and be able to do potentially some other stuff. But this card is insane, too. A 4,000. Can destroy card effects unaffected by spell trap effects. At least you can destroy it by battle. But, he's going to go ahead and... So he's actually deciding to get rid of the Senate on Arc. I feel like you should have used... this a little bit earlier on. He might have actually drawn into that card though, but nonetheless, he still needs to force out that Pantheon Flytress from his hand. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and speed up Astral Effect and Asgore Effect. So I get these are just searching. So add an underground monster. Add underground. Okay, dude, there's too much advantage in that deck. Is insane. All right, let's go ahead and go to fast forward a little bit here, and we'll pause it when we need to. But he's going to go ahead and add Pyrus. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and ritual summon once again for the 4K attacker. Could I just finish, please? Okay. He's just asking if you can finish off the duel. But I'm pretty sure a lot of these effects you can only activate one. Wait, whoa, hold on. This was another effect, right? Oh, you can't even negate this effect. So he's going to go ahead and say... So I guess he's just showing us what else he had there. Celestial Observatory, GG. Well, GG's, man. But anyways, that was kind of cool just to see the underground archetype. Like you said, for the custom duels, keep in mind, guys, sometimes people are going to make mistakes. It's part of dueling book in general, alright? But thank you, Samus and Snipecat, for the cool plays. I thought it was very interesting to see this archetype where it doesn't even really have that many effects. It's just like they have a lot of synergy with just keep on adding more and more ritual monsters. But this card is definitely insane. But you didn't make this card immune, which I like. Because if you made some of the other cards immune to, like, you know, if this card couldn't be destroyed battle by card effects and was unaffected, then we're looking at something really OP. But thank you for sending this in, I appreciate it. But I also wanted to mention something just as a heads up. Yo, Flames 4002, I appreciate this replay, man. But I've had a few people send in replays of like, dude, I have the most insane deck. I'm just going to show you guys like what some people are doing in the custom duels, which I think is kind of like unfair. All right, look, watch this. The guy summons a card and he just chains his quick play, the win duel. Send a graveyard to auto win, no exceptions, plus you gain 4,000 life points. Why did you need to add this? If you automatically win with no exceptions, why do you need to gain 4k life points? I don't know, man. But your cards are a little bit too broken, alright? I mean, some of these cards, like Armageddon, when this card play, auto put 5 counters on it. When this has no counters left, your other player loses the duel. Cannot be destroyed or negated when other player plays any hand effect or field spell at all. Remove 1 counter to negate that effect for that turn. It's pretty OP, man. You got Big Toy over here. When this card is played, you can summon 1 level 3 monster from your deck. This card cannot be destroyed by any spell trap. It cannot be destroyed, but it can still be negated. So your card not even that good, man. And then we have Let Me Whip. All traps and spell cannot be used by other player and cannot be destroyed. Like your cards, I don't know if you realize, but this card is a little bit unfair. I like the memes of like we will build a wall. When this card played during any one turn, no other field spell can be active for the other player for 5 turns. If this card destroy, you can play another copy and activate it in the same turn. I don't know, from your deck, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, but I just want to say, no, don't send in something so broken that your opponent cannot Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, you could play regular Yu-Gi-Oh! And do that. The point of the custom duels is to make innovative and creative things, like the Smoothie Arc deck. That's still one of my favorites, but hope you guys enjoyed seeing that custom duel between the Pantheons. And like I said, Flames, I'm not trying to disrespect you, it's just your cards are a little bit too OP, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed that underground duel versus the Pantheons. But if you guys got any cool other custom replays, I'd like to see this. It's interesting what you guys make in the community, because we always complain about Yu-Gi-Oh! But looking at what the players are making, some of you guys are making some broken stuff too. But if you guys got any cool replays, send in the replay ID to AzneyesReplays@gmail.com. But thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more of these, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more of the custom Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. Thanks for watching. Peace out and have a good one. Or aka Low Rated Duels Kappa. We out.